Hello warriors and welcome to another video. Yesterday I had a day full of those little anxiety struggles, and I thought I would just make a quick video about it. I hope this video might help someone out there. I don't know if it's relatable or not, but so I got my period and that may have something to do with it because I noticed that whenever I get my period, I get more anxious than usual, and it usually happens a week before my period, but apparently this month it happened during my period. So what happened is I woke up and I was like, oh my god, I have gained weight. For some reason I could feel it, which is of course complete bullshit, but and I was like, yeah, my belly feels bigger, my underbelly feels bigger, and there's at least a few inches added to my thighs, and it was complete bullshit, of course, and rationally I knew this, but the anxiety still hit me. And it wasn't a full-blown anxiety attack, but I had to keep fighting the anxious thoughts every minute of the day. Even though I totally focused on more important things in life, because yesterday I did a lot of work on my computer and I was able to focus on that, but still, every once in a while, the anxious thoughts just popped up and I had to fight them. And I did. I was really brave. But I kind of wanted to talk about how your eating disorder kind of messes with your mind, because I was so sure that I could feel that I had gained weight. And then I decided to go to the gym, but I wanted to take a shower first. And suddenly, in the shower, I saw the light and I was like, I'm not gaining weight, I'm losing weight. I can see that my love handles, are shrunken, or how do you say this? I can see that my love handles have shrunk. And suddenly I realized that what's happening right now is just something that something that comes back every time I pick myself back up after a binging spree. So what happens after a big binging spree is I pick myself up again, and in the beginning I'm terrified that I won't be able to lose the weight I've gained by binging ever again. But if I push through that anxiety without binging, because usually I binge because I'm anxious I won't lose weight, but if I push through it and I don't binge, the weight loss always happens. And then I'm like, whoa, yes, I knew it. And I feel better, and I will have 1 week without any anxiety, or at least the anxiety will be manageable, and I'll be really positive. And then after 1 week, the anxiety will hit me again, and I will suddenly start to feel like I'm gaining weight, because suddenly my underbelly, usually it's my underbelly, will feel like it's sticking out, and it makes me feel like maybe I'm gaining weight. Oh no. And I realized something. It's not because I'm gaining weight, it's just because my body is changing, because I'm losing weight. But you can't lose fat everywhere at once, you know what I mean? For example, we all know that the underbelly is the hardest place to lose fat. Most people lose fat here in the upper area, upper belly, whatever, stomach area first. But if you lose weight here, other parts of your body, like your underbelly, for example, might look bigger all of a sudden. But it's not because they have become bigger, it's because this area has become flatter or smaller. So apparently I don't only see this, I can also feel it. And it happens every time, but I forget every time, you know? Every time I forget that it will be okay. It's a normal part of the process. And in the bathroom, for some reason, I could suddenly see this clearly again. And I suddenly realized, oh my God, like only 12 days ago, I felt so horribly bloated, so horribly bloated. I couldn't fit in any jeans again anymore. I felt so disgusting, and now like my shape is coming back. So I'm definitely losing weight, and I could see clearly again. Okay, and then I came out of the shower and I decided to record a video about what I just experienced, but the lighting was horrible, horrible lighting. So yeah, that video was completely ruined. But before I found out that it was ruined, I had to watch it. And because of the bad lighting, my arms and everything just looked even more pale than I am in reality, because I am really pale, but because of the bad lighting, I looked even paler and or more pale, paler, more pale, doesn't matter. And of course, I also looked bigger. And rationally, I knew this. I knew it was just the bad lighting. But boom, there was my eating disorder voice again saying, see, you are not losing weight, you are gaining weight. And I was like, bitch, no, no, we're not gonna do this. So I talked myself out of it again. And I'm so glad I did, because a few hours later, I wanted to record another video because I'm a YouTube addict, apparently. And I could totally see that what I thought I saw before, like that I was gaining weight, that wasn't true. So I was so glad that I didn't give in to my eating disorder voice. And then I wanted to edit the new video. And then anxiety hit again. And I was like, oh my God, my face looks super round. This is ridiculous. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? What's going on? It's like a roller coaster. I'm fat, I'm skinny, I'm fat, I'm skinny, I'm fat, I'm skinny. What the fuck? I mean, this is ridiculous. And I just kept fighting through it all day. And you know what? Eventually, you always get rewarded. And I guess my main message today is, do not give in to your eating disorder voice, because it is making you see things that aren't really there. But the problem is, when it's happening, you are not able to see that. You are so anxious that you will actually see that you have gained weight. But if you persevere, then a few days later, or maybe just one day later, you will see that you are totally freaking out about nothing. You will see that your eyes or your mind or whatever was deceiving you. The problem is, you will only see this later, like one day later or 1 week later. And if you gave in to the anxiety and you binged, then afterwards, when you rewatch the footage, you'll be like, what? I didn't look like I had gained weight at all. Why did I binge? That's so stupid. That's such a shame. That's why. And I guess that's my main message today. Like, don't give in to your eating disorder voice, because she or he is trying to fuck you up. It's such a lie. Oh my God. If you eat healthy and you move your body, I'm not even talking about exercise, because yes, my eating disorder voice makes me exercise, but rationally, we all know that moving your body is enough. Like, why would you gain weight if you eat healthy and just move your body? Really? It's impossible, okay? Unless you have a thyroid issue or something, but that's really rare. And besides, that's also curable, you know? That's also something you can fix. So my main message to you guys today is, do not give in to your eating disorder voice. And I know this is very hard, but the moment it's talking to you and making you really crazy, try to tell yourself, okay, this is not reality, this is an illusion, and you know what? I can binge, but not today. If in 1 week I still feel like I have gained weight, then I can binge. And of course, you can't binge after a week, but you're probably gonna see the light within a week. So, it's just you're tricking your eating disorder back. It's trying to trick you. You're just gonna trick it back. You know, be just as mean and evil as your eating disorder. You know what I mean? It's just a trick. Yeah, I do not know if this is good advice, by the way. I'm just sharing my experiences. You shouldn't take anything I say as like medical advice or anything. But yeah, I'm just sharing my experience. I'm so glad I pushed through it, because also today I tried on a new sports pants that I bought, really cheap one by the way, and I was thinking I'll never fit into this, and also it's gonna make me look super fat because it was gray and it just didn't look like a pants that would flatter you. So that it was actually really stupid of me to buy it, but for some reason I did, and I tried it on and it looked so good on me. I was like, whoa. And you get rewarded eventually, and those rewards are just teeny tiny little moments where you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't binge. But it's hard. It's the moment it happens, it's hard to push through it, but you can. And my main message is you are going to be rewarded. Just try to look at your eating disorder voice talking to you and trying to convince you to binge, because for whatever reason, maybe it's because you think you're not losing weight fast enough. Maybe it's because, I don't know, whatever reason. There are so many reasons that you could want to binge. But if your eating disorder voice is trying to convince you to binge, try to look at it as temporary insanity. Temporary insanity. And just tell yourself, I'm temporarily insane right now, so I'm not gonna binge. I'm gonna wait. And if in a week or in a day or 2 days, you can choose the time zone, and try to stretch it out every time. Maybe you don't want to start with a week. Maybe you want to start really small. But, you can tell yourself, if in 2 days I still feel like this, then I can binge. And we all know that you're not gonna keep feeling this way for more than a day or 2 days. I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm not saying it can't happen, but you know yourself best, so you decide. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a roller coaster, but I pushed through every hard moment and it's really rewarding. Today wasn't easy either. I didn't freak out about gaining or losing weight, but I was really hyper. I feel like I'm suffering from my ADHD 4 times as much as usual, but that's probably because of hormones, because I have my period, so I know it will pass. Okay, this video is getting too long. I feel like I'm rambling. I hope it was relatable, and yeah, you are not alone. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye!